Sometimes today is good.
Right now in Union it's 79 degrees and mostly cloudy. Today it'll be mostly cloudy with a forecasted high of 80 and a low of 63.
I'm working on 2015 E63 customer purchase on Android monitor. So this is a 12 or 13 inch monitor. It comes with key harnesses, fan module, on the plastic mount that goes on the top. They replace the factory bezel. Let's see how it goes. The first step is to remove this plastic bezel. That simply just pries out. It's a thin plastic. Okay, so once you have it out, the two screws here, we're going to remove that. Before we do it, we're going to remove this center dash. First that, open the glove box. On the part of it, there should be a metal clip. We're going to pull down. There's one here, another one there. And we simply pull that metal piece downward. That release the center dash locking pins. It comes downward. Yep. There's another one here. Then next step is inside the air vent. There is a cutout right about the middle. There is a cutout. You're gonna need a little pokey tool to bend the cap in a ways and release this part out. This is a great flashlight you have. Just pull that pin inward. There's one on this side. You already did this side. And you simply pull out the entire bezel. I think so. Maybe there's a metal pin underneath? No? No, the last one we did, it got separated on that air vent too. Yeah, and we put the thing back together. Use the panel popper. There's a metal thing on the top that needs to be released. No, not that corner, the other corner. No, the other corner. So, pull this out. I'm going to disconnect these 3 pins. Push the middle pin downward to release. And power the thing goes out. Alright, so next step is, there's a screw, one in each corner. We're going to loosen that up. One there, one there. We're going to loosen that up. You gotta put that all the way up. Make sure this screw comes up straight. This screw you have to pull all the way up. Then you pull just a little bit. Be careful, there is a connector right here. Where is that? This you need to unplug. Then radio comes out. I'm gonna disconnect all that. Actually, just the power connection. Yes, right. Next, and now we're gonna remove the monitor. There's 2 screws right here on the side. Obviously, we're not going to use that monitor because the new one plugs in there. Disconnect this. That is the video cable on the DVS. Careful not to damage that cable. So this is a T-harness. On this original one, there is a fiber optic cable, which is this blue-orange one. There is a locking pin right here. You're going to pull this away from it, release this cable. Be careful, this is not a copper, this is a fiberglass. And you're going to put this one onto this T-harness on the male side, obviously. So we're going to remove that fiberglass pin. Okay, and you're going to put that on the male side of the T-harness. There are 4 holes on it. You're going to put it to the outside, vertical up and down. It only fits in one way. And this goes back into the radio. And that plugs into the factory harness without the fiberglass. Open that up. Luckily this one has enough space so we can tuck the harness behind. Some radios are real tight. This one looks like there's enough space there for us to push that plugs down. I'm gonna put that main harness upward from here. So we put this plastic piece. I'm gonna put screw in there. We're not doing it yet because we're gonna make sure that it works. This plugs into the LVDS. That plugs in here. This is the main harness. Plugs in there. You need an antenna. Putting antennas on. These antennas you can just tuck behind the display. It works fine the way it is. Hold it. Hold this.
The screen is now.
Right, so original screen resolution is incorrect, so we're going to change that. That's that. There it is. Exactly. Try to read it. That's what it is. 1906 27. Okay, then you're going to go to car display. Last one we did 480, 800 times 480. Let's try that. Yes. Right, go back out. Nope, that's not it. Too big. Was it right? Yeah, I think it's too big. No? I think it's supposed to be. It's just big. Okay, it's too big. This has to be plugged into audio input and armrest. So, the car, the audio, and go all the way down to aux input. Then go back out.
The suit has power.
That's it. Wait, where's the audio? What happened? Do a few things.
Maybe explain.
Alright, so we're gonna have to do a few setups. First thing we're gonna do is you go into the settings. You go to the system. Scroll up. Cam selection here. You gotta select, if it is a factory cam, you gotta select the original cam right here. And second part, for the audio, you had some issue with it. You go to factory, it's gonna ask the pin number. Pin number is 190627 is the code for this radio. You hit check mark, and you go to vehicle, and you scroll all the way down. It says plus protected. It's not protected. And it is. Let's see, somewhere it's gonna have a reboot. Where is it? Alright, so we restart it. I'm gonna show you how to restart. So after you select this, scroll down one more time, and there is a power button here. We're gonna restart the monitor to activate whatever the settings we just did. I'm gonna turn off the video. And so we got the monitor back up. It's connecting the Android Auto. Alright, so let's go back out to video. Cam works. Alright, it drove me crazy about the audio not working properly. So when I play the video, up says audio input, and you go back out to the screen. I'm going to play video. It's the internal video. The volume up. We have no sound. I try all kinds of different settings, and this is what I found. The first thing you gotta do is on the factory radio, you go out to car info. Then you gotta use the joystick, because if you touch the screen, it goes back to the home screen. So you use the joystick, you push up, then you push it down at audio, you go all the way down, hit aux. Now, when I do that, sometimes audio does play for like a couple seconds, then it shuts off. So, alright, so this is what you're gonna have to do. I go back out to system, go to settings, go to system, zoom it in, system, you scroll down, find aux position here. Now here it said aux position 2 and 8. That's what it shows on this manual. I followed that and I found out that's not what it meant. This is what it meant. I'm gonna go back out to the original radio, and you use the joystick to go to the audio. You push it down. Now this is aux right there. So what you gotta do is, starting from the top, you're gonna count 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. So you push it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10s is the aux. Then you go back out to this settings, system. You scroll down, find the aux position. You put this one to number 10. As the 10th is aux. I don't know what aux 1 and 2 is, so I'm gonna make both of them at 10. Then you go back out, play some video here. Voila.
You tried to hide this
So that's how you get the audio
blow up in your face
from
and destroy every
new radio. If you don't do that, even though you have this connected, I test it with my cell phone, feed the audio signal here with factory plug back into the radio, it does work. So we know this wasn't the issue. So that's what you have to do. You have to select the position of aux input under the system. Let me show you one more time. Settings, system, you scroll down, aux position, make sure to count where the aux position original screen is at. Some are 8, some are 4, whatever the number of the count that you made, you have to choose that count. If it is on tens, which is this one, you got to put this to 10. If you have it on 1 or 3 or other numbers, the audio may work for split seconds and it mutes. So be sure to select the aux input as according to the factory position of the aux input. This is how we ran wire. The whole center dash has to come out. I'm not doing that. So what you do is open this one up. This cup holder divider, there's a little notch cut out here. You can pull straight up. So this, the whole thing comes out. So it comes out. Then right here under this armrest on driver's side, there's a torque screw right here. Once you remove that, this top cover, not the whole dash, just the top cover, it comes off. You lift it up, lift this side up, pull this way, this cover comes out. And then this back cover, right by the cubby hole here, this thing pops out. I made a hole here. You can see it. I made a hole here a little bit. Went wire aside. I brake is action. My old drop my radio chances. So you are able to go to oh, speed this up. Oh, you can so you okay. Second. So let's go. So this is my brake. It's fine. And you have to do that. Works. Should I works? Mounting 2 screws on the top. Put 2 metal clips, radial split clips. No surprise. I'll open this one up. Wait up. Sometimes today is good.
Right now in Union, it's 79 degrees and mostly cloudy. Today, it'll be mostly cloudy, with a forecasted high of 80 and a low of 63.